You want to watch this video if you haven't cleaned your camera in months. The things overlooked by most photographers is cleaning their camera. That is very important because if you have an upcoming photo session, the last thing you need to see is dust on your sensor. To save yourself time in post-processing, you need to make sure that your lens and your camera sensor are clean. In this video, I'm going to show you how to clean your lens and your camera. Hello everyone, my name is Vaughn. I'm an event photographer and cleaning my camera is one of the most important things when going to an event. Cleaning my camera gives me one less thing to worry about on my checklist. I have a suggested video you can watch on how to test your camera for dust spots. It's very simple. I will leave the link in the description. Here comes the word of caution. If you're not familiar with cleaning a camera, then leave it with the professionals. The last thing you want to do is cause damage to your sensitive sensor. Now let me show you the tools you will need to clean your camera. You will need a Micro 4/3 cleaning kit, a lens brush, a lens pen, a rocket blower, a microfiber cleaning cloth, and it's that simple. We'll have a suggestion for an all-in-one cleaning kit so that you do not have to buy all this stuff in separate packages. It'll save you some money. We'll leave the link in the description. Important tip, make sure that you have the right cleaning kit for your sensor. Whether you have a Micro 4/3 like this Panasonic G4 or a full frame camera or an APS-C camera, a crop sensor camera. Today I have a Micro 4/3 camera, the Panasonic GH4. Mirrorless cameras tend to be a little bit more sensitive to dust, seeing that the sensor is exposed. The DSLR, the shutter and the mirror are in front of the sensor. Most cameras are weather sealed. Being outside or indoors in a dusty environment creates dust. Once you change lenses, dust is introduced. Let's start cleaning the camera. You want to do this before every photo session. Open the brush and start cleaning the outside of the camera. And what this does is, this makes sure that no dust is introduced inside your camera when you take the lens off. You want to clean around the outsides. Okay. Next, I want to get the blower. That'll blow any dust out of a crevice that the brush didn't get. We'll blow this out in case dust made it inside the eyepiece. We'll open this up. We'll open that part up. We'll get inside of there. Finished with that. Next, I will get the lens pen. Open up the lens cleaner and clean the lens. This is made out of carbon, and so it'll do a very thorough job of cleaning off the lens. And all you do is go in circles around the lens. If your lens is fairly dirty or smudged, you can always apply your breath. And do that. And then examine your lens under a light to make sure that everything is okay. And once it looks good, that looks good. We will close the cap back on the lens pen. So, for your information, inside the lens pen, if you can see it, there's some carbon in there. So every time that you close the cap back on it and twist it, it cleans the lens cap. Microfiber cloth. You're probably wondering what this is used for. You want to use your microfiber cloth if you have big smudges on the lens, like you have mud or something and you just need to clean it real fast and you can't clean it. You don't want to clean it with the lens pen. Or if you're cleaning the eyepiece, you can just get that in there and clean that. Do that and clean that off. Get that in there. And then, all right, next, now that we have everything clean on the outside, let's go on the inside. Let's take that off. Okay, the lens is now exposed. So what you want to do next is you want to grab the lens and turn it upside down. Blowing with the rocket blower. Make sure you don't stick it inside, otherwise you might damage the sensor. And once you've done a thorough job, done that, you're ready for the sensor cleaning kit. Let's open it up. And so let's get a close up. The sensor cleaning kit, you get a solution and you get some sensor swabs. These are for micro 4/3, so make sure you order the right ones. All right, we're gonna open one. Remember, you can only use these once. So we're gonna open this. Make sure that we take it out by the right end. Should take it out by the handle. Never take it out by the swab part, because you'll introduce oils from your skin onto there and it'll go onto your camera. With the swab and the sensor cleaning solution, you want to add a drop to the swab. You want to just add one drop. You don't want to get it too wet because you don't want it to get saturated. And so all you do is put it in the sensor, make sure it's at an angle, and so we're gonna take it that way one time, and then we're gonna take it back the other way. Let's see what that looks like. That looks pretty clean to me. Right. Once that's done, examine it under good light. Make sure you haven't left any streaks. Looks good. Close it back up. The sensor's nice and clean. I would suggest you put the lens back on now that both of them are nice and clean, or you can just put the cap on it. Cap back on both. They're both clean. And put them away in your nice bag. Please subscribe, and thank you for watching.